Good evening, Lizzie Boys, and welcome back to my channel. So, I'm pretty sure everyone and their mother has seen this by now, because it went crazy last night when it finally got revealed. But a BRATZ collector doll has been leaked, and it's not just any old collector doll. It is Felicia. It's a Felicia holiday collector doll, and as you all know, Felicia is one of the most overpriced BRATZ characters of all time. It's solely because of her skin tone, and it's incredibly unfair to darker skinned collectors who would like to own a Felicia because she is always being scalped online. People are always trying to sell her for stupid amounts of money. So this new doll is going to give people who don't have her a chance to get her. It's absolutely amazing. The doll looks great. And yeah, let's just get right into it because I want to share my thoughts on her. I like her a lot, so let's do this. So these pictures were found on Amazon for the UK, and so far there is no release date for her, but because she's a holiday themed collector doll, I'm assuming that she has to come out in December. I feel like that makes the most sense. Either December or maybe sometime later this month in November. That's all I could think. I'm not really sure. As I mentioned, there is no date for her yet. Though we do have an estimated price, she was listed at $54.99 in UK pounds, and if I'm correct, that should be around 70 US dollars. Whatever she ends up costing, she's definitely going to be worth it, because this is the first Felicia doll to be produced since 2005 or 6. I don't remember which year Sweet Dreams came out, and I know it was her second doll, but this is the first time that Felicia has been produced in a very long time, and she is a big fan favorite character, so it's amazing that she's finally getting another release. You may notice that her artwork looks familiar, and that is actually because it is a recolor of Holiday Trinity's artwork. I have Holiday Trinity. I got her when she first came out. She's kind of ugly. So they reused the dress on Felicia, and they turned it into a two-piece, and they gave her a big furry coat, and honestly, Felicia did it better. She did it a lot better. Like, Trinity was wearing pink, and pink is like my favorite color. No, actually yellow's my favorite color. I like pink and yellow. But pink is one of my favorite colors, and I still think Felicia did it much better just because, oh my god, she just looks so good. You may notice a large chunky bracelet that comes with her. It is from Isaac Larian's daughter's jewelry brand called Cult Gaia, and I think it's made of like a real sturdy metal because it looks like something for adult collectors, if you ask me. So here are one of the stock photos of Felicia. Right away, you probably notice that her face actually looks good, unlike the Rock Angels reproductions. It seems like they got the lip shape right. It seems like they went back to airbrushing the faces because her eyes aren't facing two different directions or a mile apart from each other. She has a cute little purse and a stand, and you may notice that her wrist seems to be bent, and the reason for that is because she has a BRATZ 2018 body, which means that she has arm articulation. Articulation at the wrist, at the elbow. She's fully posable from the waist up. Her legs are not like super articulated. She has like the basic BRATZ peg feet, which I love her shoes. May I just say, this is the first time Felicia has gotten heels in her skin color. All of her other shoes that were molded to like have skin on them, they're all slippers. 2 pairs of slippers from Sweet Dreams, a pair of slippers from Campfire, and then her boots, which they're hers, but they're not like, they don't have her skin tone on them, you know? Like, they're not meant to be like open shoes that actually show her skin. But these shoes are the first time that we will ever be getting Felicia heels, which is so great. I love it. I also love her curly hair. It just looks so nice. And I'm really glad that they didn't alter her hair colors in any way, because one of my favorite features of Felicia, aside from her unique skin tone, was always her hair colors. I absolutely love the way the lighter brown goes with the darker brown. It's just such a pretty contrast. I also really like the hairstyle that they gave her with those 4 buns on top of her head. She just looks so pretty. We have more pictures though, so let us get into those as well. So here is another photo of Felicia just posing to show off her arm joints, which is, I'm so glad they gave her like joints. People have been making their own like posable Felicia bodies for years, or like, actually I don't know if I've ever seen anyone make one. If anything, I feel like I've seen people put her on a Sasha body and then edit it digitally to look like it's her body. I don't know. I don't know how people do these things. BRATZ photographers are like super talented. But back to posable Felicia. This is amazing. I really like the 2018 bodies. I have a 2018 Yasmin that I found at the flea market, and I can say that the bodies are very well made. Even though they are matte, they're not shiny at the torso, which, like, honestly, I don't think it's that big of a deal anymore. At least with Felicia, it's not too visible on her, so it doesn't look too uncanny. She still looks like a BRATZ doll. She still looks really good. I love all of her jewelry. And they also altered the original Trinity dress to make it into a two-piece with a big large skirt and a sort of like crop top in a way. It looks like a crop top to me anyway. Here's another picture of her not wearing the big fur coat thingy, and you can see more clearly that she has a matte body and that she has a bit of a crop top going on. I love her hair so much. I love the length. I love the hairstyle. God, she just looks so good. They just did amazing on this doll. I don't care how much she costs, I'm definitely going to be buying her when she comes out. Once again, no information on her release date yet, or we don't even have an official US price, we only have the UK price. So, UK international viewers, there you go, she's gonna be £54. £54.99. Whatever that means. I don't know. But yeah, overall, I'm super excited for this doll, and I absolutely adore the way she looks. I just had to make a video talking about her, because she just looks amazing. So now let's get into a few comparisons, because I'm sure you guys are going to want to see her side by side with Holiday Trinity, as well as see who her screening was taken from. So let's do that real quick. So firstly, here is the Trinity comparison. The artwork was flipped, and they just kind of recolored it to be Felicia. And honestly, seeing Felicia's artwork actually match her skin tone for once is so refreshing. If you guys remember Felicia's old artworks, they used to color her to be, I think she was still lighter than Sasha's actual doll skin tone. Like, it was bad. The whitewashing that BRATZ is guilty of, like, was really bad. So it's nice to see that they're actually making an effort to color pick the doll's skin tone when they make the artwork now. Like, wow, 20 years too late, but like, good job, you're actually doing it now. You can see a lot of similarities in the dress as well, because it is just a reskin of Holiday Trinity's. Although I do like the touches that they did with Felicia, like adding the big fur coat instead, making it a two-piece dress. Overall, I'm very pleased with the way Felicia came out, and Trinity's face still terrifies me to this day. Next up is the screening comparison. The doll on the left is Hot Summer Days Sasha, and overall I really like the way that the screening looks. I think they did a great job on Felicia's face, and I don't know, I'm sure there's other dolls who have the screening, it's just Hot Summer Days Sasha is the first one that came to mind for me, so yeah, figured I would just show you guys this so you guys know that yes, this is a real BRATZ screening. They didn't just make one up for her. Although it would have been cool if they gave her an original screening. Though I guess they kind of did it for nostalgia. They're like, hey, we still have the old screenings on file, here you go. Yeah. But overall, very pleased. I very much like this screening on Felicia, and I think it looks great. So overall, I don't think this doll is disappointing at all. I'm sure that Felicia is probably also going to be included in the designer doll series of the main four, but if she's not, then I don't know, I guess you guys can come back on this video when those dolls are finally revealed and tell me I'm wrong. But it's just the way that she's the host of Talking BRATZ, and they gave her like a new outfit for that series. Like, they gave her a pretty uncomplicated outfit, but they also gave her these braided pigtails, and just the way that she looks there makes me think that she's due for one of the designer dolls, like she's going to be in that line. It's clear that BRATZ knows that Felicia is popular. MGA wants to use her more because of her popularity, and also because she has a lot of potential as a character, but like, I digress. I'll leave my writer nerd brain at home next time. But overall, I think it would be interesting to see Felicia make an appearance in other lines in the future if BRATZ is going to be making a full-on comeback. because she is definitely overdue for more content. This doll was a great step in the right direction, but overall, Felicia fans do deserve more, because once again, the 2 dolls that Felicia have regularly sell for $400 to $500 online, and it is absolutely insane. It's unfair to people who want to own a Felicia as well. Like, I've got friends who have been wanting her for, like, since they've started collecting, and they just cannot get her. The only reason I have one is because one of you guys, one of my friends, was so generous when they sold me her. So, Felicia price ranting aside, I hope you guys are excited for this doll, and I will try to update as soon as more news comes out. I'll definitely reshare it on my Instagram story. You guys are welcome to follow that. It's in the description below. And once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!